nation's #1 football team, and Arkansas, co-champions of the Southwest Conference. Under the direction of Kelly Rand, the New Orleans Barbershop Chorus entertains the fans. The American Legion Band, under the leadership of Professor Howard Voorhees, marches onto the field. Now the East Jefferson High School contingent performs to the delight of the early arrivals. Sharon Brown, Miss USA and Sugar Bowl Queen, leads her maids onto the field for the crowning ceremonies. George Schneider, president of the New Orleans Midwinter Sports Association, crowns beautiful Sharon Brown Queen of the 1962 Sugar Bowl. The Alabama team in red jerseys at the south end and the Arkansas team in white jerseys engage in pregame warm-ups. Paul Bear Bryant of Alabama, leader of the nation's #1 team. Coach Frank Broyles of Arkansas, co-champions of the Southwest Conference. President Frank Rose of Alabama. Dr. David W. Mullins, president of the University of Arkansas. All fans stand with bowed heads as Reverend Paul Driscoll delivers the prayer for peace. Under band director Colonel Carlton Butler, University of Alabama, all musical organizations participate on the field in the playing of the national anthem as Old Glory is raised. Now a roar goes up as Alabama enters from the south end and comes onto the playing field. Nearing time now, the Arkansas Razorbacks race onto the field amid cheers of their followers. Alabama wins the toss, elects to defend the north goal. Arkansas will receive. Tommy Brooker kicks off for Alabama, and the Sugar Bowl game is underway. His boot sails down to the Arkansas 14, where Lance Alworth, great Arkansas running halfback, returns for 10 yards to the Arkansas 24. He's tackled by Martin. McKinney is the quarterback. He pitches back to Dudley, who hits left tackle for 5 yards to the Arkansas 29. With 2nd and 5, McKinney spins, hands off to Moody. Moody picks up 5 more to the Arkansas 34 and a first down. McKinney hands to Alworth. Lance moves for 6 yards to the Arkansas 40, where he's tackled by Brooker. Alworth flanked to the left. The pitch back goes to Dudley. He's stopped with 1 at the Arkansas 41. The handoff to Moody this time at the middle. Alabama halts him with 2 at the Arkansas 43. Wilson makes a tackle for the 2nd straight time. With 4th and 1, Moore drops back to punt. He boots the ball to the Alabama 21-yard line, where Richardson signals for a fair catch. The kick is good for 36 yards from scrimmage. So Alabama takes over with Pat Trammel at the controls. Trammel, the quarterback, hands off to Wilson. Wilson moves over left tackle for 8 yards to the Bama 29. 2nd and 2 now. Trammel hands to Fracchia. Fracchia picks up 8 more yards to the Bama 37 for a first down. Trammel spins, fakes, keeps the ball, moves off right tackle for 4 more to the Bama 41. He's tackled by Brabham. 2nd and 6. Trammel, the quarterback, fakes and keeps it. Ducks up the middle, 4 yards to the Alabama 45. A key play in the game. Trammel hands to Fracchia. He's stopped momentarily at the line, then shakes loose and rambles 43 yards to the Arkansas 12-yard line before he's brought down from behind. It's a first down, and Alabama threatens. Moody makes the saving tackle. Wilson in motion to the left now. Pat Trammel, the quarterback, on a keeper play, circles left end, and he goes the remaining 12 yards for the game's first touchdown. This touchdown drive was 79 yards in length. Bama leads 7-0. Brooker kicks off now for Alabama. It's taken by Alworth on the Arkansas 18. Lance returns to the Arkansas 28-yard line before Crenshaw makes the tackle. After a fumble recovery and an end run fail, with 3rd and 16, Moore punts to the Arkansas 48-yard line. Oliver signals for a fair catch. The ball rolls dead after traveling 26 yards from scrimmage. Trammel, the quarterback, drops back, passes to Layton, but it's broken up by B. Moore. With 2nd and 10, Trammel hands off to Wall. He moves over right tackle for 4 more yards to the Arkansas 44. Slot back to the right, and Trammel back to pass. Decides to run instead. Moves up the middle for 8 yards to the Arkansas 36, and it's a first down for Alabama. Alabama's penalized 5 yards for offsides, and with 1st and 15, Trammel gives it to Clark, who picks up 2 at left guard to the Arkansas 39. Trammel's back to pass again. He slips, knee touches the ground. Pat recovers, passes, but the play is brought back to the Arkansas 45 where the ball was ruled dead. Loss of 6 in that play. Trammel back to pass again. He throws complete to Oliver for 7 yards to the Arkansas 38 where he's stopped by Adams. Alabama's penalized 5 yards for delay of the game to the Arkansas 43. Clark drops back to punt, and he boots it out of bounds in the Arkansas 35, the ball traveling 8 yards from scrimmage. Razorbacks take over now with McKinney, the quarterback, throwing. It's intended for Branch, but it's intercepted by Jordan on the Arkansas 43. He gets back to Arkansas's 40, and the Alabama Crimson Tide is on the move. However, they're stopped after 2 runs and an attempted pass fail. 4th and 12. Alabama in deep punt formation sends Caldwell back to kick. He boots it into the Arkansas end zone. Caldwell's credited with a punt of 25 yards from scrimmage. Arkansas on the attack now. McKinney pitching back to Alworth. He tries right tackle, picks up 5 where he's stopped by Neighbors. 2nd and 5. McKinney sends Alworth over right tackle again. This time he picks up 3. Once again, Neighbors makes the tackle. 3rd and 2, McKinney gives it to Alworth again. For the 3rd straight time, Neighbors makes the stop. No gain on the play, and so with 4th and 2, T. Moore drops back to punt. He boots out to the Alabama 37, a kick of 35 yards from scrimmage. Richardson signals for the fair catch, and the first period ends. Alabama 7, Arkansas nothing. As the second quarter gets underway, Trammel sends Fracchia over right tackle for a gain of 2 to the Alabama 39. Trammel, the quarterback, has a man in motion to the right. He keeps it himself, however. Runs right in, and he stopped with no gain, but the play's called back, and Arkansas penalized 5 yards for offside to the Bama 44. Trammel gives to Fracchia. Smashes over right guard for 4, and it's a first down in the Alabama 48. The handoff this time goes to Wilson, and he moves over left tackle for 2 to midfield. With 2nd and 8, Trammel fakes, keeps the ball, ducks inside tackle for a pickup of 2 to the Arkansas 48. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Trammel falls back, looking for somebody to pass to, decides to run instead, and he picks up a gain of 10 yards to the Arkansas 38 for a first down. Trammel stumbles and falls this time, loses 6 yards to the Arkansas 44, but the play's called back. Arkansas penalized 5 to their 33. Here's Trammel handing to Fracchia, and Fracchia picks up 3 to the Arkansas 30. With 2nd and 2, Trammel gives it to Fracchia again. He slips over right guard and moves 8 yards to the Arkansas 22. A fumble in the play, and McKinney recovers for the Razorbacks. After 2 runs and an attempted pass fail, with 4th down, 12 yards to go, Tom Moore punts out 37 yards to the Alabama 43. Richardson takes it on the bounce, ducks between 2 players, and moves back 5 yards to the Alabama 48, where Childress stops him. Arkansas is penalized 5 yards for offside, and Alabama with 1st and 5 sends Trammel over right tackle for a yard to the Arkansas 46. Trammel spins, hands off the wall. He gains 4 to the Arkansas 42, and it's a first down. Trammel drops back and passes to Oliver. It's complete for 6 yards to the Arkansas 36, where Billy Moore tackles him. With 2nd and 4, Trammel takes off around left end. He moves 10 yards down to the Arkansas 26, and it's another first down for Alabama. Trammel back to pass, being rushed hard. He's tackled but gets the ball away, and the pass is ruled incomplete. 2nd and 10, and Clark in motion to the right. Trammel falls back, flips out a short pass into the flat to Clark, and he moves on down to the Arkansas 21 for a gain of 5. Trammel sends his fullback Fracchia over left guard for 3 more to the Arkansas 18. It's 4th down, 2 yards to go. Colwell comes in to hold the ball, and Davis attempts a field goal from the Arkansas 18-yard line. But the kick is no good, and Arkansas takes over its own 20. McKinney's the quarterback. He fakes, keeps the ball, moves over right guard for a yard to the 21, where Neighbors stops him. McKinney gives it to Dudley. He tries the middle. He stopped with 2 at the 23. Neighbors again in on the tackle. With 3rd and 7, McKinney, the quarterback, rolls out. Neighbors shakes off a block, applies tremendous pressure, almost tackles him. The pass is intercepted by Wilson in the Arkansas 37. And Wilson rambles back 17 yards to the Razorback 20-yard line before he's finally driven out of bounds. Alabama threatening again with 1st and 10. It's Trammel dropping back. He looks to pass to Brooker. Almost tackled. He gets it off. It's incomplete in the end zone. Man in motion to the left now. Trammel looks for a handoff. Has to keep it. Runs off right tackle and picks up 4 to the Arkansas 16, where Brabham stops him. Trammel sends that man in motion to the left again. He rolls out to the left himself. Under terrific pressure, he's hit. Manages to get the pass off. It's intended for Brooker, but broken up by Billy Moore and Williams. With 4th down, 6 yards to go, Colwell holding. Davis boots a 33-yard field goal. With 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the half, Bama leads 10-0. Tommy Brooker kicks off now for Alabama. Boot carries to the Arkansas 22. Alworth fumbles it. Then gets back to the Arkansas 40, a return of 18 yards. Billy Moore is in at quarterback now. He pitches back to the man in motion, Alworth. Alworth cuts over right guard for a gain of 4 to the Arkansas 44, where Jordan stops him. Billy Moore spins, gives to Moody. Moody smashes for 5 to the Arkansas 49, tackled by Allen. Moore hands off to Moody, who tries right tackle and gains 3 more for a first down on the Bama 48-yard line. Jordan making the stop. Now Billy Moore pitches back and leads the interference as Dudley sweeps left end. He shakes free down the sideline and gallops 38 yards to the Alabama 10-yard line. Then he cuts back, and Brooker makes the tackle at the 10. It's first down, goal to go now for Arkansas, trying to get back into the game, trailing 10-0. Billy Moore's the quarterback. Fakes, spins, tries right in. Jordan drifts with him and makes the stop at the Bama 8, a gain of 2. 2nd down, 8 yards to go for a touchdown. Billy Moore pitches back to Dudley. He tries left end. And this time it's Jordan on the other side, making the tackle for a loss of 4 on the Bama 12-yard line. Moore fakes. Shakes off a tackler. Flips the ball into the end zone, an incomplete pass intended for Branch. 4th down, 12 yards to go. Billy Moore holding. Sissel attempts a field goal, but it's no good. And Alabama takes over at its own 20 with 25 seconds left to play in the half. Trammel tries center, no gain. He's tackled by Childress, and the second period ends. The score, Alabama 10, Arkansas nothing. Another capacity crowd of 85,000 fans view this, the 28th annual Sugar Bowl Classic. Now let's go down to the field and enjoy some of the halftime pageantry. here's the colorful University of Arkansas band entertaining the fans. Texas State College Band and the colorful strutters feature the can-can. Celebrated University of Alabama Band pays musical tribute to member schools of the Southeastern Conference. And now we're ready for the third quarter. Tommy Brooker kicks off for Alabama to start the second half. His kick is taken by Lance Alworth on the Arkansas 14. Lance gets back out to the 35-yard line before he's tackled by Brooker, who did the kicking. Billy Moore in at quarterback now for the Razorbacks. He pitches back to Alworth, who tries right tackle and picks up 3 to the Arkansas 38. Tackled by Jordan. Fancy double reverse play backfires on this one. Billy Moore gives to Dudley and turned to Alworth. And Lance is thrown for a loss of 4 yards in the Arkansas 34 by Wilson. With 3rd and 11, Billy Moore, the quarterback, rolls out to the left. He gallops 8 yards before he's run out of bounds by Jordan on the Arkansas 42. Arkansas punts into the end zone, but the play's called back. The Razorbacks penalized 5 for backfield and motion. And then they kick again. Tommy Moore booting to the Bama 32. Richardson signals for a fair catch. He fumbles the ball, and Harton recovers for Arkansas. For the Razorbacks now, and Moore, the quarterback, pitches to Alworth. He tries right in, but Brooker comes through to knock him down for 3 yards. A loss of 3 yards on the play. With 2nd and 13, McKinney is in at quarterback, replacing Moore. He throws intended for Collier, but it overshoots him. Incomplete. McKinney spins, fakes, and keeps the ball. He circles back over left guard and picks up 5 yards to the Bama 30, where battling neighbors stop him. With 4th down, 8 yards to go, Grizzle attempts a field goal. McKinney holding, but Richardson blocks the kick and recovers the ball on the Bama 38-yard line. After 3 plays, failed to make a first down. With 4th and 1 on the Bama 47, Caldwell punts for the Crimson Tide. He boots the ball out of bounds on the Arkansas 32. The kick traveling 21 yards from scrimmage. Now the Razorbacks take over. McKinney at quarterback, hands off to Moody. He tries the middle, picks up 2 yards before Fracchia stops him. McKinney spins, fakes, and keeps the ball. Battle brings him down for no gain. 3rd and 8. McKinney attempts a jump pass. It's intended for Johns, but incomplete. Tom Moore back in punt formation now for the Razorbacks with 4th down, 8 yards to go. His kick goes to the Bama 37, where it's grounded by McKinney. Punt travel 29 yards from scrimmage. Alabama takes over, and Trammel hands to Wall, who finds an opening at right guard and rambles 9 yards to the Alabama 46 before Branch stops him. With 2nd and 1, Wall attempts to smash up the middle, but he's tackled by Polk for no gain. It's 3rd and 1. Trammel keeps the ball, hits the line. He fumbles, and Grizzle recovers for Arkansas. Razorbacks take over now. McKinney fakes and spins to the right. He throws a pass intended for Branch, but it's incomplete. He was covered by Darwin Holt. 2nd and 10. McKinney rolling out to the left. He throws. It's complete to Lance Alworth. Good for 24 yards and a first down on the Bama 22. McKinney gives to Branch. He slips through right tackle for 7 yards to the Alabama 15 where Richardson brings him down. McKinney, the quarterback. He rolls out to the right. Fakes a pass. Decides to keep it. He circles right in for 6 more yards to the Alabama 9, and it's another first down for Arkansas. First down, goal to go. McKinney passes back to Dudley. Dudley attempts to throw. It's intended for Alworth on a dead run, but incomplete. Second and goal now. McKinney pitches back to Alworth, who stopped with 1 yard at the 8-yard line of Alabama. McKinney rolls to the left. He fires a pass into the end zone, intended for Grizzle, but it's broken up by Darwin Holt in the end zone. With 4th down and goal to go, and McKinney holding, Sissel boots a 23-yard field goal. Alabama leads 10-3. John kicking off now for Arkansas. He boots the ball deep to the Alabama 4-yard line. Richardson takes it and hands off to Fracchia. Mike rambles out to the 23 before he's stopped by Pope. Trammel gives to Fracchia. He picks up 5 to the Alabama 28 before Branch tackles him. Now Trammel pitches back to Clark. Clark cuts inside tackle and gallops for 6 yards to the Alabama 34. It's a first down. Pushes the ball back to Fracchia. He shakes off a couple of tacklers, and he's off and running for 22 yards and a first down on the Arkansas 44 before he's tackled by Horton. Trammel hands off to Wilson, who tries right guard for 3 more to the Arkansas 41. It's the fullback Fracchia again at right tackle, picking up 3 to the Arkansas 38. Keeps the ball, rolls to the right, cuts over right tackle, and gains 4 more to the Arkansas 34, where it's a first down Alabama. Trammel hands to Wilson. He slips outside left end and goes for 9 yards to the Arkansas 25 as the 3rd period ends. Alabama leads Arkansas 10-3. Alabama's ball, 2nd and 1 as we start the final period. Fracchia picks up 3 yards to the 22-yard line, and it's a first down for Alabama. Trammel's the quarterback. He drifts right, throws a short flare pass intended for Clark, but it's incomplete. Broken up by Williams. Trammel back to pass again. Can't find a receiver. He runs instead and picks up 2 to the Arkansas 20, where he's tackled by Mazzati. With 3rd down and 8. Pat Trammel, the Bama quarterback, drops into the pocket, throws intended for Wilkins, incomplete, covered by Billy Moore. It's 4th down, 8 yards to go for Alabama. Colwell holding. Davis kicks a 37-yard field goal. But Bama is guilty of offensive holding and penalized 15 yards back to the Arkansas 35. And so with 4th down and 23 yards to go, Bama elects to punt. Colwell kicks it into the Arkansas end zone, is credited with 15 yards from scrimmage, and the Razorbacks take it out to the 20. After a 5-yard penalty for offsides puts Arkansas on its 15, Dudley smashes left tackle to the Arkansas 18-yard line, but this play is nullified, and Arkansas penalized half the distance, 9 yards, for holding. That puts the ball on their 9. With 2nd and 21 now, Billy Moore runs left end. He's stopped with 3 yards on the 12-yard line by Jordan. The 3rd and 18, Tom Moore punts the ball out to the Bama 46. It's a kick of 42 from scrimmage. Clark calls it in, returns for 4 yards to midfield. Bama's ball again. Trammel hands off to Fracchia. He tries left guard and gains 3 to the Arkansas 47. 2nd and 7, Trammel rolls out to the right. Slants to the outside and picks up 5 to the Arkansas 42. Trammel sends Fracchia up the middle for 3 more, and it's a first down on the Arkansas 39-yard line. After 2 plays and a pass, failed to make a first down, however. With 4th and 6, Caldwell punts 30 yards to the Arkansas 5-yard line. Billy Moore takes it in, ducks between 2 tacklers, picks up 6 yards to the Arkansas 11. Razorbacks trailing 10-3. Billy Moore, the quarterback, spins and hands off to Moody. He picks up 4 at right guard to the Arkansas 15. McKinney in at quarterback now, hands to Moody. Moody smashes for 2 before Neighbor stops him at the 17. McKinney rolling out to the left next. He slants back off left tackle, and it's a first down on the Arkansas 26, a gain of 9. McKinney spins and gives to Moody. He tries the middle, smashes for 2 to the Arkansas 28. It's second down, 8 yards to go. McKinney rolls out to the left. He's looking for somebody to throw to. He's got Alworth down the left sideline. He throws. Alworth hauls it in, cuts inside, and he moves for 31 yards to the Alabama 43-yard line. But look out, there goes the ball. He's hit by Holt. It pops free, and Richardson recovers the fumble for Alabama. So the Tide takes over once again. They suffer a 5-yard penalty for delay of game, and after 2 plays, fail to make the necessary yardage. With 3rd and 10, Caldwell punts 39 yards to the Arkansas 20, where the ball is grounded. Billy Moore in at quarterback, rolls out to the right. He runs with the ball. He's knocked out with 3 yards at the Arkansas 23. McKinney in at quarterback, drops back to pass. He throws intended for Collier. It's pass interference on the play. Charged against Alabama. Arkansas's ball on Bama's 40. McKinney rolling to the left. He throws a long one intended for Lance Alworth. He's behind the secondary. Gets his hands on it, but can't hold it. Incomplete. He's covered by Mike Fracchia. And so it's 2nd and 10. McKinney, the quarterback, back to throw again. Arkansas desperately trying to get back into the game, trailing by 7 points. His throw is intended for Dudley. He's covered by Wilson. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 now. McKinney back to heave another one. He throws. Wilson of Alabama intercepts the ball. Steps out at the 1-foot line. Bama backed up against its own goal. Tries to run the clock out. Trammel at the middle. Stopped by the entire center of the Arkansas line. Trammel again in a quarterback sneak. Time running out. Again, the line piles him up right at the doorstep of the goal. Bama is penalized a yard right to their goal line. Trammel sneaks again. The clock runs out, and the game ends. Alabama protected their lead. The Crimson Tide wins 10-3, and another Sugar Bowl classic is history. Why don't you plan to visit New Orleans, historic city of charm and culture, home of the famed Sugar Bowl game? And now this is Mel Levitt bidding you au revoir.